Hey guys, in this video I want to show you how to buy and to sell cryptocurrencies over on Binance. Now Binance is the #1 exchange in the cryptocurrency market. It's a great exchange, it's super easy to use, it has lots of features which make it a very attractive exchange that really everybody should have an account for, including just having a massive range of different altcoins, different pairs for different coins. They have great futures markets. They do ICOs. They even have different savings products that allow you to earn on your crypto. This video will give you a step-by-step guide on how to use Binance and the different features available. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the wild, wild land of crypto. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this. Step 1, you're going to need to have an account. Please use the link down below if you still need to make an account. Now, as a special bonus, if you use that link, you will get 10% off on your fees. Now, that is a referral link. I will get a small commission at no additional cost to you. Thank you in advance if you do sign up using my link. Now, let's go ahead and jump into how to use the exchange. Now, obviously, I'm going to need to trust that you're going to be able to set up your password by yourself. Now, once you have created your account, set up your password, make sure to enable two-factor authentication for your security. Use Google Authenticator to do this. Absolutely essential step here. And of course, make sure that your password is a very, very strong password. Obviously, you're going to be having money in this account, so you have to make sure that is a robust password to protect those funds. Once you have done that, we can start to play. First, you're going to need to deposit some money. Binance is actually a great exchange for buying crypto with fiat because there are just so many options. So we can come up here and actually click on buy crypto, and you're going to see there's just a lot of options. So if you click on USD here, you will see there's all these different currencies that are available. So you can buy crypto on Binance using most major currencies. We have USD, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, British pounds, euros, Indian rupees, Thai baht, Russian rubles, all kinds of different pesos, the naira, the lira, the rand, and much more beyond that. Binance has the biggest range of fiat buying options available to the most people around the world. And depending on where you live, you may even be able to make free deposits to Binance. For example, if you are in Europe, then you can make free deposits using the SEPA network. So when you want to deposit some euros, you have that option here for bank deposit via the SEPA network. You can also use a credit or a debit card as well. If you are in Australia, you also have the ability to do zero fee deposits. So you can deposit your Australian dollars using PayID or OSCO. So those options work for you. No, it's not for everybody though. Not everybody does get free deposits. If you're in Russia, for example, you're going to have to pay 3.3% for deposits using a bank card. So you have to keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and look at how to buy some crypto. In this example, we're going to buy $50 worth of Bitcoins. So we're going to go here and click on our currency again, type in USD, click on that, and click credit debit card. That'll take you through to a screen here where you can type in how much you want to buy. So we're going to type in $50 and it'll show you how much Bitcoin you will get for your $50. Now, you do need to note that some of you watching, you're not going to be able to deposit your local fiat currency, even though Binance does support a massive range of fiat currencies. It does not support all of them. So you may need to be purchasing in US dollars. You may not be able to deposit your local money, but you can definitely deposit US dollars in this situation. Alternatively, you might find that depending on where you are, for example, Russians who have to pay 3.3% for deposits with bank cards, you may actually be better off buying Bitcoin on a local exchange with lower fees, and then sending that Bitcoin to Binance to purchase altcoins or to trade, since Binance is without a doubt the best exchange for trading and also has an incredibly large range of altcoins that are not available on a lot of other exchanges. So it's a great place for that. So you may find a situation where you're buying your Bitcoin locally using a different exchange and then sending it across to play on Binance. But for most of you listening, you should be able to actually just buy your Bitcoin directly here on Binance and pay relatively low fees. So let's just go ahead here and click on Buy BTC. The screen will pop up and you enter your credit card details here and your billing address, and then click on Pay Now. So about from the time of entering my card details to getting to this screen here is about 20 or 30 seconds of, my credit card confirming the purchase and all that stuff. And it's really just that easy. Now I have got the Bitcoin, it's been purchased, and it's sitting in my wallet. So it's super quick, super easy to do buying Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies here on Binance. Now, in the event that you do want to deposit cryptocurrency and not just buy directly using fiat here on Binance, what you can do is go over to your wallet and we'll, for example, deposit some Litecoin here to our wallet. So let's say you've bought some Litecoin over on Coinbase, but you want to get access to more cryptocurrencies. You want to trade out your Litecoin for some cryptocurrencies over here on Binance. Well, it's really easy to do as well. So you go up here and click on Wallet, Fiat, and Spot. So this brings you to your overall wallet page where you're going to see the different cryptocurrencies that you have available, your different balances for your cryptocurrencies. Normally there's numbers showing here. I've got my balance hidden at the moment. But if you go ahead and click here on Deposit, there's lots of different options that you can deposit to Binance, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and Binance Coin, and on and on and on goes the list. We're going to be depositing Litecoin, so you can just type in LTC to find the Litecoin, and you can see that here. Now you could just copy your address. So you copy your Litecoin address, and then that is the address that you will put in on another exchange like Coinbase if you want to withdraw Litecoin from that exchange and deposit it to Binance. This is your deposit address here. It works very similar for other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So really easy to deposit crypto over here as well. Anyway, let's focus on the Bitcoin here. There's lots of different cryptocurrencies we can look at, but we have bought some Bitcoin. So I do have some Bitcoin sitting in my account now that I have bought. So we want to do some trading. Now there's a few different options for trading here, but they're all located up here under the Trade tab. So we have Basic, Classic, Advanced, Margin, OTC, and Peer-to-Peer. Let's look at Basic first. This is definitely the easiest way to trade. So you just kind of choose the option that suits you. So you have different cryptocurrencies you can choose from here. So we can look at Bitcoin, for example, and let's say we want to buy some Ethereum with our Bitcoin. So you really just enter the amount of Bitcoin that you want to use, and then it'll tell you how much Ethereum you will get for that. So we can enter 0.003. So that's how much Bitcoin approximately we just bought, and that will get us some Ethereum. So we can click on Preview Conversion, and it'll tell you how much that will be worth. We have about 30 seconds to confirm that, and go ahead and click on Confirm to make that trade happen. And it is now processing. So this is super quick, super easy swaps, but as advertised, it is indeed a very basic exchange feature. So it has a limited number of pairs, and it only allows for market orders. So not a lot of flexibility using this option outside of this example I've just given you here. This isn't something that I really use on a regular basis. I tend to prefer to actually look at the different features, particularly the classic exchange. That's the next two options I want to discuss with you. So if you come here again and look at trade, you will see classic and you will see advanced. There's not a massive difference between the two. I default to classic. It's the one I enjoy the most. So let's go ahead and click on classic here, and then we'll dive into what that looks like. Okay, so when you look at this page for the first time, if you're not familiar with an exchange, all of this can seem pretty intimidating at first, but don't worry, it's not so crazy. And learning to use this view of the exchange, it can save you a lot of money by allowing you to place much more complex order types. So let's go ahead and look at a few of the different features here. Now on the left-hand side, this is our order book. So this is all of the orders that are currently placed on the market. We're looking at the Bitcoin US dollar pair here on Binance. The numbers in red, these are all the sellers. These are the people who say, hey, I want to sell this amount of Bitcoin at this price. Down below in the green, these are all the buyers. So these are the people who want to buy a certain amount of Bitcoin at a certain amount of dollar value. Now there are three columns here. We have the price point, so you can see all the different prices that people want to buy and sell Bitcoin at. And then we have how much Bitcoin is on offer. So we can see here, this guy's got 2 Bitcoin that he wants to sell. This guy down here wants to buy 3 Bitcoin. And you see these orders getting filled very, very quickly as traders are moving back and forth. And on the third column here, we have our totals. So this is the total amount in terms of dollar value of Bitcoin being offered for sale or wanted to buy at a certain price. So you can see here, this person's after $4,000 approximately. This person's after $20,000 of the Bitcoin. That's how much they're selling of their Bitcoin. So you can kind of use the order book to be able to see what's happening in the market, who's moving around, what kind of orders are on at the moment. Up here on the top, you can actually click on this and it'll take you through and tell you all about Bitcoin. So we can see that here. It takes you to the Binance research page and it tells you what Bitcoin is, and it does this for all the different cryptocurrencies. We see the current price of Bitcoin. That is how much Bitcoin is trading for right now. We can see the 24-hour change. In this situation, Bitcoin is up around $380 or 2.7% in the last 24 hours. We can see the 24-hour high, the 24-hour low, the total 24-hour volume in Bitcoin. So around 88,000 Bitcoin has been traded in the last 24 hours, accounting for $1.2 billion worth of volume just for the Bitcoin dollar pair here on Binance. Now down in the middle of the screen, we have our charts. Now this is a highly customizable feature, and really learning about reading charts and using these indicators, it's a whole discipline in of itself and requires a lot of time learning. In fact, I have a multi-hour course covering just the basics of how to do this. So this is just a short video and it goes way beyond the scope of what we're discussing today. But if you do plan on being a trader and trading and wanting to get into that, then you absolutely have to take the time to learn how to do it properly. But the good thing is that Binance does natively integrate a lot of great features. So you can see all the different time frames up here and the candle patterns. And if you click on this here, you get different charting tools that come up. You can put in trend lines and all these different things. So Binance does have some good tools in that regard natively in the exchange. So it makes it a very, very useful tool natively built here within the exchange. Then over here on the right-hand side, we have all of the different cryptocurrencies that are available for trade. We have the different zones. So you have an innovation zone where they have newly listed cryptocurrencies. We have the dollar pairings, so we can have US dollar, the Tether stablecoin. We have euros and pounds and all these different markets you can see available here for trading. We have the altcoin section. So this is where you'll find altcoins versus different altcoins. So we might have Ethereum versus some other coins in this situation. So we can see Ethereum versus Cardano, and Ethereum versus Aave, and Ethereum versus Binance token. You can also, of course, click on the Bitcoin pairing. This is one of the biggest pairs that trades on Binance. So these are all coins trading against Bitcoin. So for a lot of traders, their big goal is to get more Bitcoin. And in that situation, these are the pairs you want to be looking at. You can also have Binance coin, so the BNB token. This is a very high volume token on their exchange, and that's the native coin of the exchange. Now, there's also the option to be trading on margin as well with a lot of these. Now, if you are a beginner trader, then margin is not something that you should be getting into. This is definitely a tool for more advanced traders. If you do have some trading experience in traditional markets, though, you can use margin. It is a tool for you, but if you're a new trader, then definitely stay away from margin. And if we're looking to just do buys and sells, margin is not what we're talking about here either. So we're going to be going ahead and doing a trade here. Now, in order to find different cryptocurrencies on the exchange, you're actually going to need to know the ticker symbol. So for example, with Bitcoin, the ticker is BTC. Now we're still in the margin here, so we'll go ahead and click on Fiat USDT. And then we can see the Bitcoin USDT pair, but we need to type in BTC to find that. Now for Ethereum, the ticker symbol is ETH. So again, we can find Ethereum here versus actually a lot of different dollar pairings. Now, what I'm interested in trading, though, is a bit of Chainlink. So we're going to type in LINK, which is the ticker symbol for Chainlink, and then click on Link USDT. We can see in the upper left-hand corner here that we are now on Link USDT, so that confirms we are trading the right pair. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit here, and we can see buy link and sell link. And we have three different order types. There's three kinds of trade that you can be doing. Let's start with an example of a limit order. A limit order is where you decide what the price is that you want to buy or sell an asset at. So for example, we can see that right now Link is trading for around $10.54 approximately. But if I'm looking at this and I think, hey, you know what? Chainlink is going to go down a little bit in price. I don't want to buy it right now for $10.54. I want to try and get it just a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to put in an order here for $9.50 as an example. So we type in 9.5. And I want to buy 10 Chainlink at that price. So we type in 10 link. We can see now the total order value is $95. And I'll go ahead and click on buy link. Okay, now let's imagine it's a few days later. We've got our order filled, and now we want to sell our Chainlink to make some sweet, sweet profits. Well, how do we do that? We need to go here and click on sell link and type in the price we want to sell it at. In this example, let's say we're going to sell our Chainlink for $15. Now we can manually enter 10 link if we want, or you can actually use the slider down here on the bottom, and you can put it in 100% or 75%, or you want to sell 61% of your link, you can do that too. So either way you want to do it, we're just going to go ahead and put 100% in here and click on sell link. By the way, if you buy a bit of BNB token, the exchange's native token, then you actually pay 25% lower fees. So it definitely pays at least a few bucks worth of the BNB token to get the discounts on trading. Now, for getting the price that you want, limit orders are definitely the way to go. And if you're trading with big sizes, we're talking like, $10,000 or more, then a limit order is definitely the way to go because it's a lot safer and you're less likely to suffer from slippage, which brings me on to the next order type, the market order, which basically gets you the best price on the market at any time. So we just go ahead and click here on market, and you see it changes a bit. You can't any longer enter that specific dollar amount because we're just getting the best price on the market at the time. Now this can be very convenient. It can make it a very quick thing for you. With Chainlink, for example, I've only got $95 worth of Chainlink at the moment. So if I wanted to just do a market sell for that, well, that's fine. I might lose a couple of pennies or something like this, but it's such a liquid pair and there's so many buyers and sellers that it's really easy to get in and get out without having to worry about losing a bunch of money in this trade. So I'll show you how to do that here. Let's just go ahead and use the slider again. We're going to sell our chain link, click on sell link, and it's gone. Just like that. So we can see it's a nice liquid pair. I sold my chain link and didn't have to worry about it. But you can't always do this. You have to be careful with market orders because you can actually lose quite a bit quite quickly. So if you're buying $100 of the Bitcoin or $100 of the chain link, you're fine. You don't really have to worry about slippage. But slippage is something you do have to be aware of. Now, what is slippage? Well, basically it's when you place an order, but because there are not many buyers or sellers, the price slips and you may end up losing a lot of money for your lack of patience. Now let's go ahead and look at an example of a coin that doesn't have a lot of volume and you would definitely not want to do a market order for. So let's go ahead back up to the top here. You can see again with Chainlink, it's got $85 million worth of 24-hour volume. So it's a very, very liquid pair. Traders love Chainlink, but not all coins are created the same. So let's go ahead and type in PIVX, P-I-V-X. And this is a very, very different situation. This is trading versus Bitcoin here. So go ahead and click on this pair and we can see the 24-hour volume, 2.5 Bitcoin. That means that every 24 hours, or in the last 24-hour period, that only around $30,000 worth of PIVX has been traded, maybe around $40,000, but not much. Not much. Compare that to Chainlink with 85 million. This has around $40,000. So you would definitely not want to do a market order in this situation, especially for any kind of size. So if you're trying to get $20,000 or $30,000 of the PIVX for some reason, you do not want to do a market order. So we can go ahead and look here and see that what's going on the order book, right? We can look at the order book and see who's buying, who's selling, right? So here's the sellers. There is not much Bitcoin worth available at these prices. So we can actually click on this red sell order tab here. We can get a better picture of the overall market. So if I wanted to buy 1 Bitcoin worth of PIVX on a market order, the current price is 1,941 Satoshis. Now 1 Bitcoin, that is all the way up here. You can see the sum BTC. That is how much total Bitcoin it would take to get up to this price. Here we go. So if I bought 1 Bitcoin on a market order, that would take me up to 2,161 Satoshis. Now that is a big difference from the current price. So I would lose in that order. So you have to be very much aware of slippage and how it can affect your orders when you're doing market orders on these low volume pairs. You're probably not going to be trading this stuff anyway. Stick to the big stuff, stick to Bitcoin, stick to Chainlink. You're much better off over there. But sometimes you might be playing around with these, so you should be aware of those risks. And that leads me on to the third kind of trade option that we have here on Binance, the stop limit order. So go ahead and click here on stop limit. Now this is the order type that can help protect you from big losses as a trader. So looking back here on Chainlink, let's say that until Chainlink starts moving up, I'm kind of worried that it might fall further. So let's just assume I bought it here around $10.50, but I don't want to lose more than, let's say, 20% of my capital on this trade. Well, I can actually automate this process so I can kind of sleep at night without having to worry about, Chainlink dropping by 50% and I wake up and half of my money is gone from my trade. I can get out earlier than that. So I can say, well, I'm willing to lose 20% on this. So how do we set that up? Well, we go here and click on stop. Now stop, this is the trigger. So if I'm willing to lose 20% on this trade, 20% of $10.50 is around $8.40. So that's the number I want to put in here is $8.40. Now the stop, the trigger, we need to put this a little bit before our limit price. So we can, for example, put this at $8.80. So when the price comes down to $8.80, the computer will automatically place an order for me. It'll place an order saying to sell my chain link at $8.40. So in this situation, $8.80, that's the trigger that puts in the limit order to sell at $8.40. Now, we might see a situation where I put this order in, and you know what? The price could come down, and it comes down to hit $8.80, and my trigger goes, and it puts the limit order out at $8.40, but the price actually stops at $8.50, and so my link doesn't get sold, and the price goes back up, and everything's fine. But it might be a situation where the price drops by 40% and I get out before taking a big loss. That is why we use stop limit orders. So go ahead and click on sell link and you'll see what that looked like. Again, we've got our stop, 880, that's our trigger. We have our limit, 840, that's the price it'll be sold at. That's how much link I'm selling, and that is the total I will get back for my link, and click on confirm. Now, if you're a beginner, then this is probably all you're really going to need to know in terms of how to buy and sell cryptocurrencies on Binance and the different order types that are available. You can trade, you can do some simple trades. They've got tools that are great for beginners to do that. You can, of course, just invest. You buy your Bitcoin, and then you come over here and buy some more exotic altcoin on the exchange. But as you develop over time, or perhaps you're a slightly more experienced trader from the equities world already, there are quite a few different options available here on Binance. So they have derivatives. So these are futures contracts that are settled either in dollars or in tokens. These are definitely much more advanced features. We're not going to be covering them in this video, but you can be aware that they are there and that they do exist. Now, there's two other very interesting things that I want to quickly cover before we finish up this tutorial. The first is the Launchpad. So go ahead over here to this box. You see lots of different options here. We have the exchange, we have the academy. The academy is actually a great place. They've got lots of different educational material on trading, for example, on different coins, on different events, and all these things. So it's a really great educational utility for you. We have lots of other stuff, and the thing I want to look at here is the Launchpad. So go ahead and click on Launchpad, and you can come here and see the different options that are available. Now, often they will do new token launches over here on the Launchpad, so that gives you basically a lottery ticket, depending on how many Binance tokens you have, and if you're lucky, you'll win one of those lottery tickets, and you'll get these early stage projects at a good price. Now, another option that you have is actually staking and farming new coins. So we see this come up quite a bit with Binance and some other coins. For example, right now we have two options for farming. So you can be farming this thing called Hard Protocol, or you can be farming Certic. So if you have some Binance coins and they're sitting in your wallet, or some US dollar, Binance US dollar coins, you can come over here and do some staking. Let's go ahead and click on Certic as an example. So you click on Stake Now. You see I've got 6 Binance tokens available here, so I can actually go ahead and stake. Click on Stake, click on Max, and click on Stake. So as this Binance token sits here, I will actually start getting rewards. I will start getting these Certic tokens as long as this launch pool is available. You can see the current percentage yield, how long the farming period is going for. This particular farm is only open for another 2 days, but these are basically a way to get free tokens for the crypto that you're holding already. So it's a very cool thing. Now let's head back over to the exchange, because I have one more important thing that I want to show you, and that is the finance zone. So if we come up here and look at finance, we have Binance Earn, Binance Pool, Binance Visa Card, crypto loans, and liquid swap. I'm particularly interested in Binance Earn. I think that's what most of you will be interested in as well. This is how you can use your different assets to make you money. And there's lots of different options, so it's definitely worth coming over here, playing around, seeing what the different options are. We have flexible savings, we have fixed savings, locked staking, DeFi staking, all kinds of different things going on. But basically, this allows you to earn with your tokens. So for example, example, if you have Polkadot tokens, you can earn 5.8% over here on Binance. If you want to add liquidity into the liquid swap, so you have to have two different kinds of dollar tokens, you can earn there as well. You can stake in the pools we've just been discussing. You can do DeFi staking. So there's just lots and lots of options for lots and lots of different coins. If you click on each of these, you're going to see all the different coins available and all the different options, the different terms for those. So a lot of great ways to earn using Binance for those options. So without a doubt, Binance is the best exchange out there. They've just got so many options for you as a trader, for you as an investor, great range of altcoins. So, and I hope that this tutorial has been useful for helping you get started on how to use Binance, on how to use this exchange, and to be able to trade, buy, and sell cryptocurrencies. Thank you so much for watching this video. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.